Okay, thank you so much. We're back on the record and we're gonna go through this. And first of all, like I said, we wanna determine the extrinsic eye muscles. Okay, so if we look at one of the short sides, look here, my good friends. Do you see this short side? It's only got one. So this is definitely the medial side, correct? So then this side has to be the lateral side, the one on the so this would be the left eye. You see what I'm saying? Look here. It's got this one pointing towards the long side, which is this, the inferior. Okay, look here. There's only one. So this is the inferior rectus. This is the inferior oblique, and then this is the lateral rectus. Do you see? This is the compass point one, and this is the one at an angle. Correct? Am I lying or what? No. I hope not. You're funny. Okay, so I'm gonna remove a little bit of this just so that we can free up and see this. See, so this is the inferior rectus. Oh my God, this is good. Okay, very good. So now we want to confirm that indeed this is the superior side, right? So we got this one, superior rectus, and our our superior oblique has been obliterated a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But this may be remnants of it. You see what I'm saying? And this is definitely the superior rectus, the compass point one. Do you see it? Sometimes it usually the oblique runs down underneath it like that. You know what I'm saying? So maybe here there's some of it. You see how you have some of this stuff here. So that's the only thing about it, is that it doesn't have. This is definitely the inferior rectus, right? And this is the superior rectus. But let me see here. Yeah, this is the superior rectus, and our superior oblique was kind of truncated here. Let me find another eye. But this one had all of that. Had all of it. Yeah, so this one is also not so busy. It's got this one here, but let me see. And then there's the rectus, but it really got nicked, all of it. But this one is better than any of the other ones that I have, because it shows. So this one here seems to have it like one inferior rectus here, and again it's got a superior rectus, and the oblique is kind of down here. Again, you know what I'm saying? We got unlucky that we didn't have one that has all of the muscles, because most of the time, at least I'd want to have to start looking, and you can see this is the long side. This one would have a little bit of the inferior rectus. Do you see what I'm saying? A little bit of it, okay, here, but you can see here you've got a superior rectus and then the superior oblique, which is kind of sort of cut a little bit, but you could see it's kind of going towards one side. You see, this one is it. So anyway, so just to show you the long side with the two, and this one, one of the short side that is the two muscles, this one is completely cut off, so you can't really see which one is lateral. So this is why I didn't use this, but this one is the best in terms of everything. It's got an oblique muscle that is not very good, but at least it's got that, which is the superior rectus, and then obviously it's got the inferior oblique and the lateral rectus and the medial rectus. So it's got everything except the superior oblique. Okay, so I'll use this as an example. Okay, and then obviously this is the retractor bulbi. Okay, and then you can see the optic cranial nerve number 2. Yeah. The one one is olfactory. Yes. Okay. So at least on this one, I will be able to do the cut. Maybe just on the cornea, and but at least we've identified the 7 extrinsic eye muscles in the ruminant sheep eye, and then we get the 6 for the human, except we just don't have a good superior oblique. Okay, which is this would be some of it, right? On here, and then there's the rectus right there, right? See, nice robust rectus. So once we have done that, we're going to make our first incision on the cornea. So this video will be about identifying the extrinsic eye muscles as well as making the cut on the cornea. So you want to hold both short sides like this, because the incision is going to be from one long side to one short side. If in that incision you don't finish off with the scalpel, okay? So what you want to do is go as central as you can and make this. Okay, once you see the aqueous humor coming out, you stop. And then you put your, so remember the anterior cavity would have aqueous humor, and then today we're going to see, if we have time to cut, it's like we will see the gelatinous vitreous humor on the posterior chamber, posterior cavity. Okay, my good friends? So like I said, I might use my sharp end a little bit, but I'm careful so that I don't cut the, because I don't have a lot of space in here. I'm still having my upward motion, so I don't cut my iris. You understand? It's oozing. It's good. Sometimes it's not that good. It's watery. And I didn't even eat lunch today. I didn't get time because those electricians delayed me, and then they didn't even come. So I have to set another appointment. I'm like, guys, do you see what I'm saying, my good friends? Oh my God. It's squeezing out. Okay? So since this is kind of fatter side, I'm going to cut on this side. I'm going to go to this side. Okay? Did you see how I did not finish my cut with the scalpel? Especially with using this slimy stuff. I'm going to cut myself if I was to do that. So please do not ever continue the cut with the... I'm using my sharp end in there because there's not a lot of space. You understand? Okay. And I'm not making, like humongous cuts and so forth. I'm just being good about it, I'm patient about it. We're cutting on the what now? Cornea, yeah. But the fibrous tunic will have 2, the cornea up front and the posterior sclera. We may not get time to cut the sclera because I know you guys like to live on time, especially on a Friday, you want to go and do the club or whatever you want to do. Okay. But you must also study some human anatomy before you go to the club if that's your thing. You understand? You see, we open it like a page. Guess what? We can see the lens is going to be behind. And looky here. This was a brown-eyed sheep. The iris is looking brown, and then that hole in the middle is the pupil. And what's behind, sometimes the eyes get squished and the vitreous humor is pushed to the front. So that's why sometimes you can see that it goes through the lens and stuff. This eye had kind of some problems actually. Okay. So there's the lens in the back there. This is probably some cataract kind of sort of eye. I don't know what's going on here. See, there's the pupil, okay? So there's a brown-eyed iris. So this is the iris, there's the cornea, there's the pupil. The lens is behind here, okay? I don't know some of this gooey sort of white stuff, what that's about, but something kind of happened here. You see what I'm saying? You see this gooey white stuff? It's kind of grossish, but what can we do? You know what I mean? Okay, what time do I get? Do I have enough time? So if I was to cut through, so we cut through the cornea, did you see what I did? One long side to other long side. So you guys, next time, that's what you guys are gonna do, right? And did you see I only made the small cut with the with the scalpel? You can switch it off now at least.